Welcome to our channel. Today's video is going to be all about the most popular JDM ride. Then again, we'll call it a close second to the JZX100 Mark II. Anyway, we're featuring a 100 series chaser, the dream car of every kid from the hood. The JZX100 Chaser is a fantastic car, in that it's basically a refresh of the 81 series car. I'm not a big fan of the 90 series. I don't like the puffy exterior and interior, the glove box lid which kind of rakes upward. The JZX100 on the other hand is like a modernized 81. It looks great inside and out, and our car is actually very close to stock in terms of styling. It's rocking a factory body kit, some nice wheels, plus it has a new turbocharger, intake and exhaust mods, a new radiator, which is how you do basic performance upgrades, a new fuel pump, boost controller, nothing particularly special. I'm keen to measure the acceleration. Warning, speed camera, 60 kilometers an hour. The interior is a bit unusual. This is an anniversary car with some Alcantara trim. This might be the last chaser we ever review. It's one of 5,000 cars which have a true anniversary black-colored interior. The dashboard, the seats, everything in here is black. This is an extremely rare edition. The factory cluster was swapped out in favor of some TRD gauges. The speedometer here goes up to 320 kilometers an hour. We've got a bunch of factory carbon trim. Even the B-pillars are covered in carbon on the outside. It's running some coilovers. They don't seem to be particularly stiff, but the ride is a bit rough. As for the motors, here's an interesting fact for you. This is actually an important bit of information. Many chasers look fast, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're looking at a turbo version. In fact, unlike the 100 series Mark IIs and Crestas, the Chaser was the only car in the family that got the smallest 1.8-liter engine option. The Mark II and the Cresta didn't get that motor. So if some Japanese dude were to buy the cheapest 100 series car back in the day, he'd get himself a Chaser with a 4S motor. Now that's a cheapskate move. Even the diesel was more expensive, I think. But this here is a classic TourerV, with a single-turbo 1JZ GTE, complete with variable valve timing. It's almost impossible to find a car in this good condition in Russia. There are a few, but most of the cars in our parts are either beaters or drift missiles with battered rear fenders. Hello? A car just flipped over. I can't really talk. Our car is fresh out of Japan and registered down south, just the way we like it. And it's a TourerV. This is such a nice car. I've been driving around for a while. That Century I drove recently was such a heavy thing, and the body roll was pretty annoying. Yes, it is a comfortable car, and it's a nice place to be to do some evening cruising, but this Chaser, I love the way it handles on these coilovers. Awesome stuff. You can hear the blow-off valve.
Beautiful girl.
This was a pretty short review, but the owner has to hit the road and drive to Moscow. To the south. Yeah, to the south. The Toyota Chaser is an awesome car, but I don't think we'll be importing any more of these. They're going for 700,000 yens on the Japanese auctions nowadays, and sometimes even more than that. Importing a car like this would probably cost you around $9,200, and I'm pretty sure that not too many people would want to spend that sort of money on a TourerV, when you can buy a 133 Series Mark X for the same price. In any case, this thing is great, and it's in fantastic shape, and it's also a rare trim level. I had a great day. You saw the acceleration figures for yourselves. It's basically what you'd expect from a JZ with basic performance upgrades. You don't need to spend too much money to get something similar out of your own car. Okay, that's it for today's episode. Subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, give us a thumbs up. Also, we'll gladly help you bring in a car through the south. Don't forget about that.